Good day, everyone. Today's session explains Rule 26 of the International Regulations for Preventing Collisions at Sea, 1972, COL Reg 1972, the rule that specifies how fishing vessels must display lights and shapes when engaged in fishing. The purpose is straightforward: to ensure fishing vessels are clearly identifiable so that other ships can recognize their restricted maneuverability and take timely correct action to avoid collisions. Before we unpack the operational requirements, we will briefly situate Rule 26 within Malaysia's legal framework and the latest administrative updates issued by the Malaysia Marine Department. The International Maritime Organization, IMO, sets the global baseline for safety, security, and environmental protection at sea. Among its instruments, the COL Reg 1972, adopted in London on the 20th of October 1972 and entering into force internationally on 15th of July 1977, creates a uniform rules of the road regime for all vessels. Malaysia ratified COL Reg on the 23rd of December 1980. To give COL Reg legal force domestically, Malaysia relies on the Merchant Shipping Ordinance 1952, MSO 1952. Under Section 252, the Minister of Transport may, by order, make collision regulations covering lights, fog signals, and steering sailing rules, which shall have effect as if enacted in this ordinance. These regulations apply on the high seas and all connected waters navigable by seagoing vessels, and non-compliance by a master is an offense punishable by a fine not exceeding Rm 10,000 for each offense. Acting under this power, the Minister made the Merchant Shipping Collision Regulations Order 1984, PU 438/1984, thereby incorporating COL Regi into Malaysian law for Malaysian flag vessels worldwide and foreign vessels in Malaysian waters, enforced by the Malaysia Marine Department, port authorities, and the MMEA. To keep ships aligned with the latest legal text, Malaysia issues Malaysia Shipping Notices, MSN. In particular, MSN 11/2023 notifies the gazettement of the Merchant Shipping Collision Regulations Amendment Order 2023, amending the 1984 order with prior 2000 amendments and entering into effect on 29th of August 2023. The notice is addressed to ship owners, ship managers, ship agents, masters, seafarers, port operators, recognized organizations, and the maritime industry. It advises all parties to take note and act accordingly. Inquiries may be directed to navcom@marine.gov.my. The notice is issued by the Director General of Marine and dated 4th of September 2023. This dovetails with MSO 1952, Section 81, Accessibility to Legislations and Publications. 1. Every owner shall ensure the latest Malaysian legislations, notices, international rules, and publications relating to maritime safety, security, and marine environment are readily accessible on board each ship. 2. The Director of Marine may determine the list of required materials through Malaysia Shipping Notices, such as MSN 11/2023. 3. Failure to comply is an offense punishable by a fine not exceeding Rm 25,000 for each ship. Operational takeaway. Masters and owners must ensure that the current text of the collision regulations as amended, including the 2023 amendments, relevant MSNs, and associated publications are available and accessible on board, and that bridge teams are briefed accordingly, especially where light and shape displays for fishing operations are concerned. Now, we turn to the official text of Rule 26. Please note, the following is maintained exactly as in COL Reg 1972. Rule 26 Fishing Vessels. A vessel engaged in fishing, whether underway or at anchor, shall exhibit only the lights and shapes prescribed in this rule. B. A vessel when engaged in trawling, by which is meant the dragging through the water of a dredge net or other apparatus used as a fishing appliance, shall exhibit 1. 2 all-round lights in a vertical line, the upper being green and the lower white, or a shape consisting of 2 cones with their apexes together in a vertical line, one above the other. 2. A masthead light abaft of and higher than the all-round green light. A vessel of less than 50 meters in length shall not be obliged to exhibit such a light, but may do so. 3. When making way through the water, in addition to the lights prescribed in this paragraph, side lights and a stern light. C. A vessel engaged in fishing, other than trawling, shall exhibit 1. two all-round lights in a vertical line, the upper being red and the lower white, or a shape consisting of two cones with apexes together in a vertical line one above the other. 2. When there is outlying gear extending more than 150 meters horizontally from the vessel, an all-round white light or a cone apex upwards in the direction of the gear. 3. When making way through the water, in addition to the lights prescribed in this paragraph, side lights and a stern light. D. The additional signals described in Annex 2 to these regulations apply to a vessel engaged in fishing in close proximity to other vessels engaged in fishing. E. A vessel when not engaged in fishing shall not exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in this rule, but only those prescribed for a vessel of her length. General principle, identification and limitation. Rule 26 requires vessels engaged in fishing, underway or at anchor, to show only the prescribed lights and shapes. Because fishing gear, trawls, drift nets, long lines, purse signs restricts maneuverability, unmistakable identification prevents close quarters confusion. If not actively fishing, do not show fishing lights. Exhibit normal navigation lights for the vessel's length type. Misuse of fishing lights while transiting to from grounds is both dangerous and non-compliant. Trawling. A trawler shows green over white all-round lights, or two cones apexes together by day, plus a masthead light abaft and higher than the green, optional 50 meters. When making way, add side lights and stern light. These combinations allow early recognition and safe passing decisions. Other than trawling, other fishing, e.g. long lining, drift netting, shows red over white all-round lights, or the two-cone day shape. If gear extends 150 meters horizontally, show an all-round white light or cone apex up in the direction of the gear. When making way, also exhibit side lights and stern light. This communicates both what operation is underway and where the danger zone lies. Close proximity signals, Annex 2. When multiple fishing vessels operate near each other, Annex 2 specifies additional lights day shapes, e.g. white-white for shooting, white-red for hauling, red-red if net fast on obstruction, searchlights for pair trawling, flashing yellow-yellow for purse signing. These lights are all round, spaced larger to equal to 900 millimeters, visible larger or equal to 1 nautical mile. Compliance and documentation link up. Given MSN 11-2023 and MSO EST81, masters should verify that the current amended collision regulations, 1984 order as amended in 2000 and 2023, are on board and accessible. Bridge procedures reflect Rule 26 precisely, including Annex 2 signals. Crew are briefed on when to switch between fishing and ordinary navigation light sets. Any queries are escalated through company channels or navcom@marine.gov.my. Conclusion, Rule 26 makes fishing vessels instantly recognizable, signaling both their restricted maneuverability and the extent or direction of gear. Correct lights and shapes reduce collision risk, protect life and property, and support orderly traffic in mixed-use waters. Malaysia ensures these obligations are current and enforceable. Section 252 MSO 1952 provides the legal engine for the collision regulations. The 1984 order brings COLREG into domestic law. The 2023 amendment order, notified by MSN 11-2023, keeps the text up to date, and MSO EST81 requires owners to maintain the latest laws and notices on board with meaningful penalties for non-compliance. By applying Rule 26 exactly as written, and by maintaining up-to-date documents and bridge discipline in line with MSN 11-2023, Malaysian fishing vessels and all ships sharing the sea can navigate safely, predictably, and lawfully.
That's all for a video. Thank you. See you in the next video.